Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. Today we're going to continue our playthrough of Skies Above Britain. Game from GMT, designed by Jerry White and Gina Willis. Alright, we're in Chapter 2, The Hardest Days. This is Patrol 4 of 6. Alright, got my squadron laid out up here. So these are the guys that we're going with. My ace, my one ace, is green section leader, and he's using the vision skill. Okay. And we don't have anybody that is fatigued, so we're still good there. So out of this group, out of the bailout box, veterans M and K are now available again. So we'll put them, they're not available for this squadron flight. And we need to roll to see if I get these guys out of the hospital. So let's roll for H. And he gets 11. He returns. All right, so Pilot H, who just became a regular pilot from his green status when he went into the hospital. So he's now available again. All right. That'll help us. And now veteran pilot R. He needs a big number. He gets, an 11. He's back too. That's great. Got my veterans. I got everybody out of the hospital. Oh, all right. Well, that bodes well for today anyway so far. All right. Okay, a couple maintenance things I want to make sure, because I did them wrong. Thank you guys that watch my videos that say, hey, you messed that up. You'd think by now I'd get this right. When you play an evade, I did not do this. Two things happen. The group that's attacking you gets reduced by 1, and you draw 2 cards, not just 1. I was not drawing 2 cards, so I was just taking whatever I was getting. So I probably penalized myself a little bit when I was playing the evade. The other thing is, when you play it, get a straggler here and you attack the straggler. 2 things that I think I did it on one of them, but not on both of them. Every time when you attack the straggler, at the end of that, you have to play an escort reaction card and check for ambush and if they duck away into the clouds. Okay, so I did not do that last time. So I do need to make sure that I do that. And if the section goes after the straggler, they must return to base after that. And I know I did not do that last time. I used them a second time, which I shouldn't have done. Okay, that's my maintenance. Here we go. Let's start with where we're going to be located at. Here, the squadron is going to be 9. And a 9 is middle. Okay, so we're in the middle group right there. I like that placement. Gives me a chance to get some altitude here maybe. All right, starting visibility. 8. 8 is haze and sun. So we have haze, but we do have the sun. And the sun location is 9, starboard. So it's right there where it's at. Okay, we don't roll for escorts. We don't roll for bombers just yet. Alrighty, we're off and rolling here. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's start with our cards. Get my stuff organized here a little bit. And reveal. Raid marker's not yet in play. So we draw 1 for this first marker. And it is, it's the raid marker. I hate to see that already. We go to card 5A. 5A. Raid marker's not yet in play. Place the raid marker, so it's now in play. Okay, if visibility is clear, it is not. If visibility is not clear, place the raid marker and go back to card 1. Defer rolling the door, a die for escort station markers until contact happens. All right, so now we go back to card 1 We did the top effect. We applied all events on one marker. We now go to card 9. And card 9 is fuel. So the squadron has now burned up a fuel. We go contact. If the raid marker is on the raid track, you may perform contact if the squadron is in the same or adjacent zone. Contact is automatic. Roll a die on one of the contact tables. Okay. So we're going to be on the adjacent, which is this table. So we're going to roll for contact. See if the squadron picks them. Where are they going to pick them up at? 10. 10 is nose low. I can use one fuel and go nose high. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to be high in the nose position. So we put our blue marker to raise her up. And we are now in the nose high position and we burned the fuel. All right, I want to get up high so I can hopefully see these guys. Move your squadron to the interception map and place at position indicated and go to card 12, interception sequence orders. Also, all lost contact fighters, don't have any, place escort station markers on the map. Okay, so now we got to roll for the escort. So here we go. Here comes the escort. See what we're going to get. It is a 2. A 2 is high 109 heavy and trailing 110 heavy. Okay, so we got a high 109 high station and a heavy 110 trailing station. All right. And place bomber tiles in the bomber formation area, but defer this if visibility is clouds. It's not. So now we're going to find out what the bombers are going to be. All right, so first let's see what the bombers are. Bombers are a 9, and the 9 is Dorniers, Dornier, and the formation is another 9, so we had 9 and 9. And 9 is the middle one. So they have 9 squadrons, flights, whatever you want to call them. And this is the position they'll be in. Okay. So we'll set these up and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, and so there's the bomber formation. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. That was contact. And now we go to card 12. And card 12 is orders. So now I got to decide. And I'm telling you what, I need some victory points. So this whole squadron, I'm going to split this squadron into 2 flights, A and B. They're both high, still here in the nose position. So we have A and B. Squadron marker comes off. And then their orders are going to be bombers. And, find my other one, bombers. So I'm splitting them into 2 flights. Then we go to our bomber order, which is on card 16, and now we attempt to intercept bombers. All right, so we're coming in nose high, and they have escorts in the high position, 109s, which is a 6. And the 110s are in the trailing, which would have been a 2. So I got to have a 6 or higher to intercept. So here comes A flight. I think this is A. Yep. A flight consists of A and B, or sorry, red and blue. 6 or higher. 10. They intercept. All right. So they come onto the board. Red and blue are going to come on this way. So red leader's going to attack here. Red 2's following him. Red 3's behind him. And blue leader is coming in on the other side of that lead plane with blue leader, blue 2, and blue 3. All right. So that takes care of, whoops, A formation. Take that off of the board. And as you can see, I did not use any extra fuel because I'm coming in on the same direction I did before. Now, B flight's coming in. They also need a 6 or higher. 11. All right. So they're going to come in. So I got green leader. He's coming in here, followed by green 2 and green 3. And I got yellow leader. He's coming in on this guy. Yellow leader, yellow 2, yellow 3. All right. Take this off the board now. A and B flight are done. And now we go to the bomber deck, the bomber cycle. So each RAF fighter in the bomber formation engages the bomber. So we've done that. And we have our approach angle, which is nose. And now we do burst. All right. Well, we'll work our way this way. So we'll start with red leader. He's a veteran. Red leader's coming in on the nose. In the squadron. He gets a hit, a low ammo, a return fire, and an 11. Okay, well, we'll draw the hit on the bomber first. And it is fuselage and 10. Okay, 10 or higher, we hit his bomb bay and he explodes. 2, did not, so he took a hit. Okay, I take a low ammo. I'll take the low ammo this time. Oh, I bet the fuselage marker goes there. Low ammo. Now he takes return fire. And this is, takes a hit. It's a wing and 5 on my leader. And then the last thing is an 11. So in this group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So nothing there. Okay, that's it for red leader. Now red 2's coming in. He's my green pilot. Check for collision, low ammo, scores a hit, and we get a 6. Okay. Check for collision. If it's a 1, he has a collision. 6, no collision. Okay. He gets a low ammo. He scores a hit. And it is another fuselage. So that's 2 fuselage hits. And now we go red 3. Oops. And then we have 6 for the dispersed. This disperses this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So now that breaks these guys away. And this one moves over to here. That changes the dynamic. And because I broke this piece of it up, that's 3 victory points. Because they have not dropped their bombs yet. So for the cat isolated, that's 3. So that was a good spot to hit these guys at. All right. Now I got red 3 coming in from the nose. And this is on the isolated. He gets a hit, a low ammo, and a 4. And the 4 makes him distressed or fallen. All right. So we got to check for collision. Again. Nope, no collision. Looking at the wrong one. It's a hit. So he scores a hit. Come on. Give me a kill on this guy. He gets engine. And he falls out. Because there's no number, he just falls out. So 1 engine hit. This guy now falls out here by himself. All the hits come over. These guys are here, here. We put a fallen on marker on this guy. And red 3. Yeah, and the number 4, that made him fallen. Okay, he would have fallen out anyway. All right. So we got rid of, he's separated now. Now we go blue leader. Here he comes in the nose of a separated. Collision, return fire, and a 1. All right. So we check for collision. This is blue leader. No collision. He takes return fire. It is fuselage and 11. Oh, he took a bad hit there. And a 1, which definitely have 3 there. We now caused him to fall out too. Okay, so this one's fallen out. Get me another Dornier here. We'll put him, I'll put him up here for now. We know it's that guy. All right. Now we have red 2. Red 2 is a green pilot. So here he comes. Now he's isolated. Oh, jammed his guns. Okay. Red 2's guns jammed. All right. Red 3's coming in on the nose. He scores a hit. All right, come on, hit that cockpit. And it is wing. Okay, so we got 1 hit on him. That's it for blue 3. Now we go green leader. So we're over here now. Green leader's coming in on the nose. This is still in formation. Return fire, low ammo, and a 6. We'll break them up. Okay. So he takes return fire. Return fire is lost contact. So green leader loses contact. See, green leader's my ace. I gotta check one thing real quick, make sure that vision didn't do something for me here. Sorry, just wanna make sure not missing something. Let's see, vision. That's for dogfights. Okay. He takes a low ammo. I'm getting the low ammo right now. And a 6. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that breaks up this group also. We got them separated now. And green leader goes into the lost contact box. Okay, he's down there. All right, he's in my lost contact. All right, green 2's coming in. Green 2's a green pilot. This is on the separated kit. He gets a possible collision, a jammed, and a 3. All right. So possible collision. Here we go. Oh, it's a collision. And I think that just took care of him. Collision. I think the pilot is killed and the German fighter bomber is destroyed. Reduce the Luftwaffe fighter. Yep. Okay. So that was my green pilot, green 2. He gets a kill on the bomber. We separated the cat. 3 of those. And green 2 moves to the KIA box. Okay, I still got to draw a card for green 3, even though the bomber's destroyed. Put my destroyed marker on it to see if he fired up his ammunition. He would have scored a hit, took return fire, and he would have fallen out. So he did not lose any ammo. He has to take the return fire, I do believe, because it's from the formation. And it's a, oops, hit, cockpit, and 8. Ugh, that was ugly. Okay, yellow leader's coming in on his. He has a hit, a low ammo, and a 3. Okay, scored a hit. Give us something good here. Scores a hit, and it is on the fuselage. He takes a low ammo. This is yellow leader. He's going to I think he will use his skill, his privilege, and use discipline. So I'm going to, over here, I'm going to rotate yellow leader sideways. That indicates to me that I used that skill and he does not take a low ammo. And a 3 disperses, causes him to fall out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this Dornier is now separated out like so. The fuselage goes there, and we'll take another fallen marker here. All right, we've created a little havoc on this bomber formation before the fighters ever got to me. That's what I needed this time. Okay, now we go yellow 2, who's green. On a single, he takes return fire and a low ammo. Okay, so he's taking return fire. And it's a hit. Fuselage 8. Yep. And he takes a low ammo. All right. So he's got low ammo and he takes a pretty good hit. All right, yellow 3's coming in. He gets a hit and a low ammo. Okay, so he scores a hit. And it is engine, and he's already fallen out, so it didn't do me any good there. He's going to spend his skill and save his ammo. Okay. I completed the burst, so everybody disengages. So we'll have red over here. We'll have blue here. Green by himself there. And yellow out here. All right, so we're all disengaged. Now we have hit check. Check each hit marker. All right. We'll start with blue, a red leader. He's a wing and a 5. 10. All right, he's okay. Now we go blue leader. He's a fuselage and an 11. Oh, 10. Okay. Blue leader breaks off. He goes into the fake box for the fuselage. Now we go green 3. He is cockpit and 8. 8. All right. He survived. And now we go yellow 2. And he's a fuselage and 8. 9. All right. Hey, these guys, we had some survival rate there. All right. We tore into that formation anyway. That's my hit check. Okay, after all hit markers have been checked, the bomber round ends, return to the main deck, resume our sequence. We don't have a cruise order. Bomber formation. Must return to base or attack bombers. Well, they're going to attack bombers. That much I can guarantee you. Now we have escort reaction. If one or more RAF fighters in the bomber draw an escort reaction card, draw only one card no matter how many fighters are there. So here comes our escort reaction. We're going to have lots going on here. Okay, if a head station is empty, lead moves there. Nope, can't move there. Starboard, no reinforcements. Port, no reinforcements. Low, no reinforcements. High station gets checked for reduction, and there's reinforcements and nothing for trailing. Okay, so heavy is going to drop down to light, and they're going to attack. But first we're going to roll to see if the bomber formation goes into the clouds. A 1, they do not. Okay. Okay, help arrives. Oh, I wouldn't have rolled for clouds anyway because they're not in the clouds, they're just in haze. Okay. If a card icon appears in a station occupied by an unsuppressed escort station, draw a Luftwaffe advantage card to initiate a dogfight in the bomber formation area. So we're going to draw a Luftwaffe advantage card. I'm going to set that there. Starting with the 109 escort station markers, immediately draw a Luftwaffe advantage card for each card icon. So there's going to be 2 of them. And apply each card to one RAF fighter. Okay. So we're going to have 2 Luftwaffe advantage cards. Right here. We already reduced, so I can put this card up. All right, we got to roll. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fighters over here. So we'll roll 1 through 9 and see who it gets. 10, nobody. Start again. 1, yellow 3. He gets his first card. And the second guy, now we're down to 8. 10, no. Well, I guess we could have 1 again, it would attack him. Oh, 2. So yellow flight is the one that's getting jumped. Okay, so we'll start with yellow 3. He was the first one. Yellow 3 is a veteran pilot. Head on. Hunt in the sun. Clear haze only. If escort station, it must be in the sun. Nope. Okay, so we got a head on. with this one. All right. So we go to the fighter cycle. We placed our fighters. We go head-on combat. Yellow 3, head-on. I'm a single against him. Crap. I get low ammo. Yellow 3 takes low ammo. He breaks off, but then they come on my tail. All right. So now we have tailed maneuver with yellow 3. He's going to evade. Now we go, wrong card. We go tailed combat. Okay. So I'm being tailed, but I'm evading, so I get to draw 2 cards. Tailed. One is a hit, and one is the fighters break off. Well, guess what? That's the one I'm going with. So on the tailed, they break off. We're done with that one. Okay. Keep my cards straight here. Yellow 3's back over here. Where is he? We'll find out here. Let's see. Apply the result, draw, leave 12 advantage, yep. I think they do become lost contact right there. All right. Now we got this one on yellow 2. He gets head on. Behind you, if heavy escort, no, it's not, it was reduced, add a rock. Nope. So he's got them head on. Here they come again, head on, right here. All right, here we go. Our green pilot's head on. So we go back to head on combat. So we're back at head on. So we draw our head on combat. Head on, I'm a single against the 109s. Huh. Green takes a hit, but they break off. Okay, so they break off, but the green pilot takes a hit. Okay. And it is cockpit and 8. All right. Well, we weathered those fighters. That's the head-on combat. There's no tailed. And now we go to hit checks. Okay. We need an 8 or higher. 1. Okay. So he goes cockpit. Oops. Sorry about that. His low ammo can go back. And yellow 2 goes to the cockpit. Okay. That's it for the hit checks. That's it for the escorts. Now, we go chase. Lost contact sections and independent RAF fighters must go to the return to base or attempt chase. So I got yellow 3, green leader. They can attempt to chase. To attempt chase, select the lost contact section or RAF fighter. Roll 1 die for a section. If successful, if failed, and intercepted by escort. Okay. All right, so I got chase, which is here. We're in haze. Roll 1 die for section, 2 dice for RAF fighter, and select the lower number. I have to roll 2 dice for green leader. Green leader. And escort is now light. So I need a 7 or higher. I got a 5 and an 8. The 5's the one I go with, so he did not find him. Now I have yellow 3. Here he comes. 10 and a 4. He didn't get him either. Okay. If failed, remain in the lost contact area. They were not intercepted, so they just stay in the lost contact. All right, so they couldn't they couldn't catch back up. Patrol complete. Nope. Go to card 22. Fuel. Everybody burns fuel. Okay. Escort recovery. Nobody was suppressed. Escort exit. Okay. Skip this step. Nope. But I'm not in a box where the escort would exit. Channel patrol. We don't have a channel patrol number. Okay, so no channel patrol number. Reform. On the interception map, 2 sections in the same position and altitude may combine into a flight. Both sections spend 1 fuel. Lost contact fighters may join their section if it too is lost contact. Ad hoc section. 2 or 3 lost contact are from different sections may form a section of their own. One of them must be a veteran pilot. Use a gray or black fuel cube. So I could have these guys reform. Into a section of their own. We'll do that. Let's see. So these 2 guys are now a section. Let me see what they do here. 2 from different sections may form a section of their own. One of them must be a veteran pilot. Well, I've got that. Yellow 3 is a veteran pilot. He would become the leader. Use a gray or black fuel cube if necessary to track this section's fuel. And the fighter with the lowest fuel establishes the new section starting fuel space. The new section spends 1 fuel. So if I do that, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave them. I'm going to leave them where they are. I think I'm going to leave them. They're not going to reform. Okay. Raid vector. So we've already revealed the raid marker. So if the space is already to the next space on the track and then reveal, revolve. So here we go. So this goes there. And for this section, there are 2 raid markers. So here we go. I don't think that's correct. Because you got to check some. Nope, I think I'm right. I'm still following along. So we go to the reveal here for the raid vector. The first one is weather. Haze. If already haze, it becomes clouds. So the weather just became clouds. Okay. Second marker is straggler. All right. So I should have been using my cards. Card 34 would have been the weather. If the sun markers on the interception map, it remains there. If visibility is haze, is now clouds. Remove the sun marker. It's already on the interception map. Yep, so that came off. And we go back to 27B for the next pull. And the next one was stragglers. So we go to card 29. Oops. Place a lone bomber marker in the lost contact area. And this would be another Dornier. Let me find me another one of them. Here he is. So we'll put him in the lost contact area. One section or fighter in lost contact may immediately attack the straggler, or one or more sections may be detached to form a squadron on the raid track to make the attack. So we're going to send, don't have a lot of hope here, but we're going to send yellow 3 down here after the straggler, and he'll come in from the port side. So we go to the bomber cycle. We place them, so we do our burst on the bomber. And it's starboard. He gets a hit, and he's going to be out of ammo. So unless I get a cockpit, it was for naught. Fuselage. Okay. We disengage. There's no hit check. And we don't resume the bomber round. And he escapes. And I have no ammo. Okay. We go back to 27B, and we revealed both cards. So now we go to card 35, which is swirl again. All RAF fighters on the RTB track or in fate boxes the patrol ends. Some fighters are still in play. Go back to card 12 and restart the interception sequence again. So I still have bombers. I'm still out here with the bombers. Something just feels Yep, but that's what it says. After all hit markers have been checked, the bomber round ends, return to the main deck and resume the sequence. Yep, so here we go. So I can reassign orders, but they've already in the bomber formation. That's what's that's where I'm wondering if I messed this up, guys. So I'm coming back here and looking at this again. If none of your RAF fighters are in the bomber formation, skip entropy and go to card 20. We're not already engaged, so we skip 18. We skip 19, which is the entropy. If none of them, skip it and go to card 20. And I think I may have messed this up. Draw an escort reaction card. Draw only one card no matter how many RAF fighters there are in the bomber formation area. We did that. We did the dogfight cycle. So we did that. Then we did our chase. I'm just looking for where I went wrong here. Patrol complete. Go to card 22, continue the patrol, which I did that. We did fuel. We did escort exit, channel patrol. Yep, this is all the stuff we did. We reformed. Raid vector. Okay, I'm just going to check a few things here. Okay, so I think I got a little out of whack there, but I'm not going to change a bunch. We're kind of going to leave some of this, and then we'll keep going from here. So entropy is where we continue the bomber cycle until we get through this part of it. So my bomber formation area, all RAF fighters in the bomber formation play another bomber round. So we got to do another bomber round now. So at this point, I do my RAF fighter approach. These two guys in the lost contact area, they're out of it. They did the chase and they didn't get there. Okay, each RAF fighter engages bomber. Choose an approach angle, nose, two flanks, tail. If it is bomber cycle round 2, place a delay marker on fighters that make nose or tail approach. Okay. So I have a bomber down here. I have a bomber down there. And I got a bomber down here. This guy is in serious trouble. And I think I'm going to send, I got a guy with jammed guns. This guy needs 3 hits still. So I'm going to send red leader, red 2, and red 3 back after this guy. I'm going to send blue over here. And I got yellow and green coming in on this guy's port. Yeah, so got them on the wrong side. Red, red, red. Move this guy up here a little bit. Yellow, green, like that. And then these guys will come in on the port here, like so. Okay, there we go. So we're doing the bomber cycle again. Now we do our burst. All right, let's start right here with yellow leader. He's coming in on the port. He gets a hit and a low ammo. And yellow leader is, he's going to use his, he's already used his, so he definitely takes a low ammo. And he scored a hit. And the hit is engine. And I believe that's hit number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, that is. So yellow leader is P. He's going to get a bomber kill. And a bomber kill for P will make him an ace. So he's going to become an ace. All right. So Wendell Pendleton becomes an ace. And I got to see what green does here on this port. He does not take a hit, but he does expend his ammo, so he'll be at low ammo. Okay. This guy's down. That was this one. It's destroyed. Hit marker. Ooh, hit markers go back in. And that bomber's off the board. All right. Here we come here with red leader. Coming in from the port side. He gets dorsal and he's out of ammo. Red leader is going to use his skill and conserve his ammo. So he takes the dorsal there. This is red 2. He's coming in. He gets another dorsal. That's 3 hits on this guy. And red 3's coming in. Oh, it's a green hit. He's not green. Red 3 is not green, so it did not get that guy. Dang it. So close. All right. Now we got blue 2. He's got jammed guns. He's coming in. Starboard port. He scores a hit. So we have to roll. And for the jammed guns, 9, it is damage if even, if odd, no damage, but his gun clears. Okay, even, he scores the damage. Even, he scored the damage. Okay, so he takes a hit. And it is a wing and 10. So we'll roll, and a 10 or higher, his wing shears off. Nope. Okay. And now blue 3's coming in. Starboard, he gets a hit and a low ammo. So we'll give him a low ammo marker. And he gets a hit, and that's going to be hit number 4, so that shoots that one down. That becomes destroyed. And that was on blue 3. So blue 3 gets a kill. Blue 3 is W. Thomas Wallace, that's his first kill. All right, he's killed another bomber. So that's 3 bombers destroyed. That's the end of my burst phase. We go disengage. So we got all these guys back over here disengaged. Disengaged. Right here. All right. These guys are disengaged. And hit checks. I don't have any hit checks to make. So now we go through escort reaction. So we're going to have escort reaction. We have an 11, and there is clouds, so we're going to check. See if the formation gets into the clouds. They did. Ooh. That's the first time I think I've had them get into the clouds. 36. Clouds escape. If visibility is clouds, roll a die. If the number's equal or higher, then the raid vanishes in the clouds. Remove formations from the interception map. They are lost contact. Escort stations are not affected, and neither is the bomber formation area. Chase is no longer permitted during this patrol. Okay. So the raid vanishes in the clouds. Remove formations from the interception map. Escort stations are not affected, and neither is the bomber formation area. But I believe they're gone there. That's the way I read that. Remember? Sorry about this. I keep reading it because I'm trying to get it right. The raid vanishes in the clouds. Remove formations from the interception map. They are lost contact. So they're gone. Escort stations are not affected, and neither is the bomber formation area. Chase is no longer... Okay, so I read that as they're gone. We lost them. Nobody's in the ahead station. Nobody's in the starboard station. The high station has 1. Trailing has 1. So there could be fighter escorts could come. So there would be 2. So we have 1. Oops. We have 1 and 2. We got to roll to see who they're going to intercept here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is what I got. Okay. 1. Red 3. Now that gets us down to 6, so they'll count as 2 each. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, he had low ammo. Red leader. Okay. So here we go. Red 3. Head on. Bounced. If heavy escort, it's not. So we got 109s coming in head on. On red 3. All right, here they come. We go to our fighters, and we do head on. Head on. We have jammed, and they break off. So his gun's jammed, and they broke off. He goes into lost contact. All right, that's that one. Now we got red leader. He's being tailed. Madness section only and green pilot only. Okay, nothing there. He's being tailed by a swarm. Right. He's going to evade. So he's being tailed maneuver, tailed combat. He's being tailed. We draw 2 cards. And against the 109s, he can take a hit, or they get reinforcements in a hit. Crap, those sucked. Well, he'll take the 1 hit, and the swarm reduces down to 3 now. All right, he takes a hit, and it is cockpit and 9. Now, unfortunately, now that I'm damaged, I can't maneuver. Okay, so we're being tailed. Oh, wait a minute. We go tailing combat. Now we do hit checks. Okay. I need a 9 or higher. 10! All right. They hit the cockpit, but didn't do any damage. Okay. Now we go back to place fighters. They're still there. We don't have head on. So we're going to do tailed maneuver. Here we go. I'm doing another evade. Being tailed, I get 2 cards. Green hit, he's not green. Hit and a reduction. Well, I get a reduction because of the maneuver. So he's down to 2 now. Now I'm getting down to fighting capability. So I can either take a hit or I can use the green hit, which is what I'll use in no hit. All right, so we survive another round. Here we go again. No hit. Do my maneuver. This time I'm going to do a turn. I'm going to fight. Now I'm ready to fight. Okay. So we do tailed combat. I did a turn. I didn't get it. I take a hit and they get reduced by 1. Okay, so they're down to a single fighter now. And I take the hit. And it is elevator and 8. Okay, we got to roll. Need an 8 or higher. 2. They got me. He goes down for the elevator. Elevator. That is red leader. Okay. That's it for the escort reaction. The bomber formation skipped off into the clouds. We can't chase. Patrol is complete. So they all go return to base. So everybody else returns to base now. That's the end of the patrol. And we go to Card 36, return to base sequence. So now we're going to do our fate checks. Okay, here we go. Got 3 planes in the fate box. We'll start with yellow 2. This is a cockpit. 10. He made it back. He gets it to the hangar. Oops, gotta move the camera back over here. He made it. Yellow 2 survives. Okay. Red leader, he has an elevator hit. 4. He's gonna crash. 2 goes to the hospital. Red leader's in the hospital. All right, blue leader, he has a fuselage. 12, he survived. He got her back to the hangar. All right. So I got 1 guy in the hospital. I got 1 guy KIA'd, and everybody else is going to make it back. All right, I scored 3 bomber kills. I dispersed 6 of the, isolated 6 of the Kets. So that's going to give me 6, 7, 8, 9 for my victory points. I had 1 killed pilot, and I got 1 wounded pilot. Nobody bailed out. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to do us. I'll go through and mark everybody off. I picked up a new ace in Wendell here on our 4th patrol. And I'll get everybody reset and we'll get ready for the 5th patrol. So we're still moving through the hardest days, and they have definitely been hard days. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys later.